Hey guys, CryptoMaster here with another tutorial video, maybe strategy idea, maybe developing forward the usability and usage and strategy with Market Spy X. And yeah, um, well, first things first, when it comes to trading, there are always two, or at least I would say two different ways to see things. Yeah, one part of the guys say it will go straight on down here. The other team says, oh no, we have a really massive pump, now it have to go up. Anyway, one of these two teams, as I call it, will be right. Yeah, and our goal or our community's goal should be to be on the team which is on the right side. So basically, um, there are always two ways to think about things. Yeah, we can say, okay, now we're in an downward triangle and we are near the upper resistance, and so we just should do the short trades. But okay, here we have a move from 96780 up till 10 to 80. Yeah, this is an overall $400 move roundabout. We also could take it or can take it, and so on. Yeah, and what brings me to the next, to the point that to the two possibilities, to the two ways to view things. There are two different types, I would call it, of strategies out there. There are the one part of the people who just use counter trend strategy, and there are the other part of the trading community which is using only trend following strategies. Well, we are here with this idea, what Market Spy X delivers us. We are on the counter trend side. Because why? Always when we got a cross, so this is my way to use it. Anyway, you can do it different. Always when we have a cross down here above the 60 line, where the hell are my lines? I lost them, as I see. Good, I have to repaint it. No problem. Anytime when we get a cross, this is a major long signal. At this time also the uh, the yellow one, the momentum line is up a zero. The only thing what tells us, yeah, maybe it's a problem if you go long now, is this money flow here. Yeah. So now this is the main problem. One of the indications always, or most times, I would say, tell us to leave this trade alone. Also here we have a nice divergence. Yeah, in the indicator, not the real divergence, because if we want a real divergence, we should go here up. Yeah, we do not, we go down. But anyway, there is an, yeah, let's call it anchor wave and trigger wave. This wave triggers me a short. Yeah, so and when I enter here a short, okay, would be great. Plays out very well. Plays out in numbers for now at 190% move, I would call. Yeah, $190. Even if you get the peak, it's 220, $230. But as I told, we are here on the counter trend side. Because why? Always when there is a major pump, we enter the opposite direction. In very, very, very much times, this plays out very well. If we follow the rules, if we follow the indicator, if we use it correctly, and if we most important if we follow the major trend. Yeah. So I do not take longs if the major trend is short at the 6 or 12 hour. If the 6 hour candle is red, I do not enter long trades. This is one of my rules. You can use it, you can leave it. Yeah. Just one of my, or a daily. You can also take a daily. Yeah. It's not any difference. But you have to set rules. You have to set a rule how to use the overall bias, the overall trend direction, and which kind of trades you take. Only the crosses, only the divergences, only divergence if also the money flow isn't the same, and so on. Yeah, you have to find your way. I told, yeah, many times now what I do, and you can do it like this, or you can do it on your own, yeah, as you like. So now, as I said, we here on the counter trend trading side. Yeah. So if the market is falling, we enter in the opposite direction. If, or I enter in the opposite direction, if the major movement showing me a green signal, a go. Yeah. The major movement is short and I get a long signal is shown here, I will not take it. Anyway, what happened? Yeah, because we are in a major downward trend. Yeah, so this is the not so positive side. We miss some good opportunities. And now, what I've done, I've spent a lot of time, much hours, searching, researching what is out there. Also, change to the other guys at Market Cypher and look what they are using. And yeah, I found some useful tools which gave me and more, as how should I say, a better overview of the market. But there is one tool is special, and this tool, now I will show it, is called the Kite Strategy by Clove. I don't know how to spell it, how to say it. Clove, don't know. Um, but this, what you can see here, is nothing special, nothing else than the four VWAPs. The volume weighted price. VWAP is volume weighted average price. Yeah, and it is shown in different time frames. You can set up that here, as you can see, 30 minutes. Oh, this with my own. How it works? No, still works. Still not work out correct. Okay, no problem. 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 120 minutes, and 20 and 40, 240 minutes. Yeah, this is what I use. Play around. Yeah, check it. Use it in your own way. May you find better settings. May you use mine. I don't know. But I tested, yeah, a few hours, much hours, I would say, and come to the conclusion that using the 15-minute chart and showing here the VWAP from the 30-minute, 60-minute, 120-minute, and 240-minute, so the hour chart, 2-hour, and 4-hour chart, brings me to the best results. And now this is a big difference to our Markets by X, because Markets by X, as I already mentioned, is counter trend. This Kite strategy or Kite indicator, as you can, yeah, call it if you how you like it, is a trend following indication. Because what does VWAP show? VWAP show an average price. Yeah, so this follows the movement, not against, as we see here across and here across and here across and here and here and here and so on. Yeah, this follow the direction of the movement. And now, how I use it? Very simple. Well, yeah, let's take a look, another look here. This kite strategy, nothing changed if I use. There is nothing changing down behind. Time frame should be higher than the current time frame. Yeah, it's clear. I think this should be an explanation, not what to choose. Also, nothing changes here. These are the time frames. If you activate don't allow predictive closes, then the indicator will lag much more. Yeah, because if you don't allow the predictive close, the indication will come much later than now. Look at the indicator down here. We have a long signal, so all the four VWAPs closing up the zero line, and here we have a short signal. All the four VWAPs close below the zero line, and if I activate this now, it will take a little bit, but you can, if you wait, you can see. You see, this go much as this long signal come much later. All also at the bottom, but later. We got in much earlier here. It doesn't matter in this case, but it matters in much other cases. Yeah. Here is a difference when I get the signal here or I get it there. Yeah. This is a difference from 130 to, let's say, 100. No. Yeah, it's a difference from $90. $90 move we missed. So this is disabled in my case. Show over and under labels should be clear. This is the indication, the charting, the visual indication on the chart I have on, and also you can repeating labels bring to the chart, so you got over here all the time. When it all VWAPs crossing over, you got a signal. It's too much. I disabled this function, and come to the point that this will work out best. Close bars of closes before label confirmation. Yeah. Here, if you can set 1, 2, 3, yeah, should be what the hell. So we got the signal. Okay, loading. Just wait now. So we got the signal a little bit later. And yeah, you see, we got it later, and it's also lagging more. So we just use it label confirmation at the number 1, and this will work out best. Time frame, you can change the style of the complete indication. I leave that as default, and yeah, that's it so far regarding the kite strategy. You can use it, you can add it to your chart if you're entering here. Just wait a minute, I have to refresh. So indicators, now the invite only scripts are shown. I know my favorite should be shown, and or doesn't matter. If you enter here kite, you see kite crossing oscillator by clove, and you have to add this indicator or kite strategy. No, it's okay. Kite crossing oscillator. This is it. This is it. You see? So, and yeah, this is a basic configuration. Just to show it to you. Yeah, and now how I use it. I use it on a very simple way. If I got an over or under signal here, yeah, I'm looking at the chart and see what's going on. Yeah, most time here we were late. I'm in there now because I see a bearish here, a bearish there, another there. So there are much. Here is a real, no, not complete. It's also a little bit lower the high, but you know what I mean. I've entering this trade here, as I remember. Yeah, correct. And yeah, it's still open. I let it run. and here I got a confirmation. I can use this tool as a confirmation to stay in the market, or I can use this tool as an, yeah, how to say, for giving me an overall bias, for giving me an overall direction, for showing me which side I should decide and should take now. Because long signals here are always, yeah, I'm not so confidential. Will work out, will not work out. Don't know, because this line is still still very near. Yeah, we're just away from it. Let's say $600, $800. Yeah. So this is a danger. This was a dangerous signal for me, but it crossed here, it crossed there. If I would see this latest point here, I will get in, because we have a divergence also, a real divergence. Yeah, because indication went up, price went down. It's a small one, but it is one. Yeah. Also, we get the over signal. Yeah, and this will play out in a very, very good trade. Here would be the point where I exit, because we have a bearish divergence here, also a real bearish divergence, because it's shown also here, because price is falling and price is rising, and the indication show falling. Yeah, anchor wave, trigger wave, and yeah, you know what I mean. So that is basically it. As you can see, there are many types, many ideas, many ways how you can use this piece of software. As always, all the credits are going to this Clove. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, I am not coded this indicator. I'm not. I just found it. Yeah, I'm not improved it. I just found it and found it useful. Yeah, and used it for. Will use it for an improved trading. And you can also do this. You can do like that. You can play around with this indicator, play around with this tool. I checked, yeah, I would say about the whole trading view, uh, and yeah, with the idea behind to find exactly something like this, something like what show me. Okay, now it's possible we get a strong up move. Now it's possible we got an continued strong down move, and you can go back as long as you want. You will always see here ridiculous. You see, we got an under signal there, and bam, yeah. So it bounced back, okay. But if you stay in and change to long, if you only use this indicator, you are in profit. 10 to 30, and we get the signal at 10.310, let's say. Okay. So this is another $80 move you can take. You go down much lower, bounce back, went down again, and get another signal. You see, under, prices falling. If you got out here, you have probably a little loss, but it's not a real big problem. You got an over here, also resulted in a little loss. And if you went in there, big gains are waiting for you. If you went in there, next big gains are waiting for you. That's all about. That, in my opinion, this is all what trading is about. You got small gains, you got small losses, but you catch the big moves. And this is for me. This is the only and best way it worked out. Yeah, and yeah, Markets by X is one of the best, or even the best tool, I can say, I would say. What I see in the last, what's coming up in the last 5, 6, 7 years, where I actively trading. And as addition to this great indicator, I love to use this kite strategy by Glove because it's very simple, and sometimes you have to keep things simple and they work out best. This is nothing else than 4 different VWAPs from 4 different time frames shown in the time frame I'm trading. That's it. You can adjust, you can play around, you can say, okay, I trade the 15 minute, but I only want to use or want to know the from the 60 minute above 60, 120 or 60 to 140, maybe 6 hour, 360 and 12 hour or daily or weekly or whatever. Yeah, whatever fits to your trading style. You can adjust this like you want it. Yeah. And if you say, okay, this tool should only show me the overall direction, the major trend, with no further watching where are the trend lines, where is the price, what's going on there, what's going on here, and so on. I want to see it only here. What I should do? Should I go? Is the possibility to short, or are here the possibilities to longing the market? And if you just use it like this, it would be very, very, very helpful. Yeah? Or use it in my way, where I say, okay, I can take, I look here, I look there. Okay, we are in a bottom. I call it also the bottom shower. Yeah, it shows me where the real bottom or the real tops, what I should take here, where they are. We are on a real bottom here. It will go up. We have a cross here. We have not a cross there. We can draw a line. Here comes the over signal. We should enter the market, but long, not short. Okay, we can. Why not? So this is a move. If you take it, yeah, let's say anywhere there to here to the bearish divergence, you can see, yeah, we are out at 4% gain. So use it with leverage 10 or 10x or x10. Yeah, that's 40% in your position. If you use 5% from your account, that's 20% gain on your account with one trade in no time, in 8 hours. There are guys out there, they are working 8 hours a day, not once, and make much less money a month. Yeah? What you can make here in this trade, if your account size is 1 BTC, let's say, yeah, or let's say 2 BTC, and you use 5%, that's 0.1 BTC, and you get 40%, that around 400 bucks, $400, euro, whatever. Yeah, there are people out there, they're working for twice as much. So you can earn this only with only in trading one single trade, 8 hours, no problem. Or just take the short here. Yeah, it's showing short. Okay, we're at the bottom. Let's see what happened. We go up. Market isn't moving really. We go down. We go up again. Market isn't moving here too. We go down. Market isn't moving in any direction. Here we got under. The indicator, the average, went up. Price most likely went down. So what is this? Here is written a bearish signal. So we can at least here, I would say, we can enter short. Yeah, because low, low, higher low. So the pressure up is shown here in the indicator, but the market doesn't run like this. Okay, we can short here, or here, or even here, if you're an early bird. Yeah. The most important thing is this trade will play out damn good. Fucking good. Okay? You got another 3% move, or 35% with 10x. And as I handle this whole stuff, we are again we are in a downward triangle, as I yeah told it 100 times now in my videos. So long trades I can take with a 5x, or I take with a 5x leverage. Short trades I take with a 10x leverage. You can use this simple rule. If you go against between between a range, if you're trading the bounce backs against the back bounces against the trend, the overall trend direction, use 5x. If you trade in trend direction, just use 10x. Or if you're a more risky guy, use 10x and 20x, or 25x and 50x, as ever you want. But this are all possibilities. This is my ideas, how I use it, how I would use it, and what I recommend, how you should use. And yeah, nothing more to add. The only thing I want to add is I have something to celebrate. I almost tripled. Yeah, you heard right. I tripled my account with this indicator since the beginning. Don't know the exact date now. I should look back. I know I remember some video I posted 28% gain in a really shitty fucking market, shitty strange market. Yeah, I got out 28% gain with this indicator. Then a few days yeah, a few days later, we're at 40, 45, 50% about, yeah, and now I'm at 200% gain. I tripled it, yeah. And how I've done this? Easy. I trade my setup, as I always told. I used the last days, and this multiplied my gains. I used this tool as confirmation and showing me a direction, yeah, and I added ETH to my trading, yeah, and also I'm in here, oops, short since this cross, exit to short somewhere here and shorted here again. I got an over, it's true, but yeah, you see, there we are in a strong downward movement. I'm not confident that ETH will go up again, will continue the pump, because I know the background why ETH is now pumped, and I can tell you, long story short, and fork is coming in, and always when an ETH fork, a bigger ETH fork coming in, people get in ETH as hell, yeah, to get this forked coin, and then they throw the ETH away. So always when a fork comes in, you can wait that ETH will be pumped massive, and if the fork is gone, ETH is dumping like hell. And yeah, that's the point. As I told, I'm shorted here. Well, no, it was there. No, yeah, here it was, genau, there about, and shorted again here because I got the flag, I got an X, I got a diamond, or yeah, there are this short sign. I don't know how to say it in English. and the overall direction shows a massively short, so I ignored this over. Yeah, you can trade against this, but be patient. This indication most time is right, because if you entered here along, you entered at let's say 218.20, and you got here a short signal at to 1705. That's not a loss. That's nothing real. Yeah, that's a shitty dollar. Okay, that's not really something worth about to talk it worth to talk about. Your losses with this indicator are very small, but you catch the big moves. That's for sure. Let's measure this. Measure this out here. Yeah, you see, there is nothing. This is almost nothing. Maybe 0.3, 0.4%. Yeah, it's not really a loss. It's not, yeah, not anything. But you get under here, you get an really very nice cross there. Get a red dot. Momentum is down, massively down. The money flow is red. This is yeah, one of the nicest signals here you got this screen. This is also a good one, but you get over, can be dangerous. But for this case, take a 5x, no problem. No problem. Take a 5x and believe in the indicator. This indicator doesn't lie. This also not, but the idea behind is another one. Okay. Anyway, you got this over here. If you entered, you come in at to 1650 and can ride it all the way up till it crosses here. This can all the way ride it all the way up to 21. It's also a $4 move, and $4 in ETH. It's just something. Oh no, wait. Here we come in. Yeah, this is not something. This is not that less. 4.35%, or round about 34, 40, 43, sorry, percent with X, with leverage 10x. Okay, so use it as you like. I recommend use it overall. I recommend use it for confirmation. You also can use it for trade it alone. Yeah, you will get small wins, you will get small losses, but you will catch all the big moves. So this indication for me is very worthful. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful, and yeah, I will uploading now and post it to the Discord as always. Not listed on YouTube. I'm not yeah, how should I say, I'm not the guy who want to be a YouTube star. Absolutely not. I want my freedom. That's the overall most important for me. And I want successful trading. If I can help the community to develop further the strategy, it's, yeah, the best thing what can happen to all of us. Yeah? Because we are a community, we are a team. We should work together. And yeah, my wishes are that more people sharing their ideas. Some started with this, uh, others not. Okay, why not? It's the decision from every person. But yeah, in my opinion, everyone should share his ideas, because that's the only way to get really big and really strong. So that's it from Cryptomaster now. Wish you a nice evening, and I will upload the video now. Bye bye till the next video.